What's up, kid?
How you doing, man?
Good, yo. Good. Can't complain. We got a date, July 21st.
July 21st, yeah.
What's your feelings on that, man?
Happy. You know, I'm back in the ring, getting that check. You know, they postponed the March 14th fight due to COVID-19, and you know, I'm just happy to be back in the ring, man. Regardless of the fact that the whole Corona thing and how it's looking over there, a lot of people's telling me it's rough in Vegas right now. How they taking everything, you know what I mean? How fighters is locked down for 24 hours, and you know, they giving fighters their food and everything. But listen, man, it is what it is, and you know, we have to go through that process.
Can you speak more to that? Like, if you spoke to some fighters in the bubble, like what their, what their feelings are on it, if it's frustrating to be in there, how they're passing the time.
I'm supposed to be speaking with Shakur about it this week. You know, it's my brother. You know, I have a nutritionist perfecting athletes, and they have reached out to me yesterday morning, and they told me about everything that's going on over there, and they just said that you know, I have to be up to par with everything, especially my weight, because of how everything is moving over there. You know what I mean, with the food situation, how they're locking all the fighters down. And then I had another guy out there, and he manages one of the fighters from New York. He had told me that it's just like crazy out there, and just the training situations, and you know, how people's losing weight and everything. But you know, we just got to go over there 100%.
Now, do you know how it works? Do you get tested out here before you leave New York, and then get, like, if you're clear, then you head over to Cali and get tested again?
No, a lot of fighters is just going to Vegas, and then they're getting tested out there.
Right.
And then if they come up positive, then you know, obviously the fight is off.
Right.
I was actually thinking, and I was telling my dad, I said, shit, we should even see if we should get tested now. You know what I mean? Like, just myself, you know, or you know, anybody that's gonna be with the team, you know, that's going out there together, you know.
Well, I guess that's what I meant, because you know, I'm here, right? You know what I mean? Like, I would imagine 2 weeks before the fight, maybe this is something we probably couldn't do. You would probably lock something like this down, but there is no insurance. Like, you won't know whether or not you're good to go until you get there, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, listen, if I get tested today, and you know, I come out negative, you know what I mean? I'll just stay safe, you know, I'll stay social distancing, and you know, we just thug it out, man. And if we come up positive, then that's just another sign of, you know, I have to stay away from a lot of people, you know what I mean? And regardless of the fact, it's a couple weeks before the fight, you know what I mean? So exactly, we can even probably go over there and be good, you know what I mean? We get tested over there again,
and get cleared. I feel you. So look, man, it seems like in boxing, I just did like a side project on that, a video to where explaining how difficult it is to make certain fights.
Yeah.
It would seem like, you know, maybe some of the guys on the higher end don't want to take a pay cut, but it does seem easier to make fights for guys like you, like big time prospects that are on their way up. How are you looking at this situation? Are you looking at this like as an opportunity to get, you know, a lot of work done in this next year and a half or whatever, and by the time that this clears up, Edgar Berlanga is at the top. Edgar Berlanga is one of the top guys. Is that something that's kind of in your plans?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's different for those type of fighters because they're already made, you know what I mean? Especially the world champions. You know, they fight for millions of dollars already, you know what I mean? So they good, you know. If they save their money, you know what I mean? They good, you know, and invest it. But fighters like us, that's big time prospect, you know what I mean? We just want to get fights on our belt, because I know when it does open up and the fans could come in and come into the garden, and you know, they could start pushing this whole shit more, and I could fight in New York and in Puerto Rico and in Florida, I know it's going to be a big thing, you know what I mean? Because I should be already, say, 16-0, 17-0, you know?
Right, by the time this whole thing clears up, right?
But like I said, like, you know, fighters like Terence Crawford, you know, Danny Garcia, these guys, a lot of these guys, man, they so used to packing out stadiums, and then from packing out stadiums to fight with no fans at all, it's crazy, you know. Then having a pay cut is even more crazier.
Exactly. It's even and even from like the perspective of somebody that, let's just say, is a prospect, or somebody that, let's just say, is showing up essentially to lose. You know, there's some fights that are not really competitive fights, that are showcase fights. You know, if you're asking a guy that isn't getting paid a whole lot of money to begin with to take a pay cut, it's even worse, I would imagine. I mean, do you, on a lower level, guys that maybe have a much smaller resume at this point, 3-0, 4-0, Have you spoken to any of those guys? Maybe guys in the gym?
I would like to reach out to a couple fighters, man, because at the end of the day, you know, we gotta feed our families, bro. You know, certain kids that's 3, 4, and 0, they have families to feed. You know what I mean? They
well, I mean,
got bills to
even
pay.
the guys in this gym that don't have as many fights, like, are they worried, nervous as to whether or not they're gonna get dates,
They
or
don't
how
even,
this is?
a lot of people in this gym don't even got dates, man. You know, I'm the only fighter in here right now that has a date set, like 100%.
Set in stone.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know, like I said, man, I feel bad for any fighters that's 3-0, 4-0, that's probably making $5,000 a fight, that has to get a big paycheck cut to $2,500 to $3,000. You know what I mean? I don't think it's fair. You know, just for the simple fact that, you know, they coming up. You know, people gotta feed their families, man.
Right. Edgar, man, any last thing you want to say to the fans?
Listen, I'm fighting July 21st in Las Vegas, Nevada, MGM Grand, ESPN. I'm guessing I'll probably be co-main event, not 100% sure. But listen, man, just tune in, continue to follow my journey, continue to support me, and I'm gonna continue to fight for you guys, man. And you know, we doing it. You know, we here, we working, we in New York, we busting our ass each and every day, man, and getting ready for the 21st.
We missed we didn't get no Puerto Rican Day Parade this year, yo.
Yeah, man, it sucked, but you know, next year, man, hopefully, God willing, man, everything is open. You know what I mean? And this COVID-19 thing is gone, and we can make it happen, man, because I'm ready to sell out the garden.
Still Team TS?
That's it, baby. TS, shout out to Fat Joe, shout out to the whole Terror Squad, man. You know, my brother Fat Joe, he's always hitting me up, always looking out for me, man, always giving me that big brother advice, you know. And shout out to Rich Player, man. Shout out to him. I love you guys, Terror Squad, baby. And July 21st, we turning up.
That's what's up, man.
Let's get it.
Thank you.